And we're back in Crusader Kings 2. Let's have a look around the map this time, because I've been neglecting that. Oh, look at that. Imperial Midland is spreading. All in all, it looks like the Empire is now consistent of 3 primary factions. I don't think I've ever seen a united Empire in this game. That would be a really cool campaign to... I don't want to do another human campaign, but that's something that I've always wanted to do, is do a true Empire campaign. What do we have here? Tooth Mountain. This is all one orc faction. Amazing. That's probably the biggest orc faction I have ever seen in this game. He's just an average orc. With personal combat skill 6. How is that possible? But he might be a new leader of that realm. But still, this is amazing. Interesting. Okay, I wonder how he's keeping that realm together. Big chaos nations in the north, they are growing, uniting. Meanwhile, the Black Ills, Dark Ills, are not doing too well. I mean, they still are predominant in this area. And they've kicked out other ones, other races, but they are not united anymore. Ulthuan, meanwhile, is pretty much united at this point again. Let's see who we have at the top. A Kadai leader that is isolationist, and they have that one little realm, also Kadai, isolationist. So they're just doing the thing. They are managing to keep their realm together for the most part. They have some small rebellions going on. Yeah, another Teclis. Not the Teclis, right? I mean, he would be a lot older than this, but he seems like an interesting fella. He's got great magic potential. He's a genius. But it's not the Teclis. That can't be. Down in this underworld. What's a bigger like this? This big faction, led by a... is that just a normal Skaven or a white red? He's a Grey Seer, yeah. Verminlord, very cool. Magic power 4, very nice. Exalted Warlock Morskitar. Are you also? You're a Grey Lord. Yikes. What's the combat skill? -1. Okay. He's a 131 years old. That is impressive. Sure, excuse me for the yawning. This is 3 in the morning here. And I couldn't sleep. So I am doing some late night Crusader Kings 2 playthrough. Alright, let's focus on our own realm. We are still conquering in the east, in Tilea, just moving in on other human realms, trying to become the richest among the rich. And we will... I was thinking about starting another war on top of the one we already got going, and I think I want to do it, just establish a tributary state out of this Reso. So we have another one over here, and we can easily do it with all of our allies. So we'll find one big ally in Bretonia. Let's see. Here's one. Oh, Tigari, you have 6,000 troops and nothing better to do. Go and conquer them for me. And then we don't have to lift the thinker, and I can just sit in my own little realm and do my own little thing. Raiders unto Sultan, blah blah. Yeah. A message about arranged marriage between random people. This is just a courtier. Are we using you for anything? You have some claims. Yeah, we don't care. You do your thing. Miragliano. Can we declare more wars? Miragliano. Excommunicated ruler. There's a few of those. I'm a little bit sad that we can't conquer this pirate guy. I thought because we took the city down here, that we would be able to use that as a staging point for further invasions around the coasts, but apparently that's not the case. I'm pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the county of Bilbali is doing very well. People are happy and the tax collectors are reporting record intakes. Fantastic. Special minor titles grant. We need another commander. Brigadier's back. Raiders have arrived. Young Tia has finished her education. Very good. This is the niece that has a claim on the kingdom of Cantonia. And we are hoping to install her. And she's a charismatic negotiator that's pretty good. She's also ambitious. She hates me, but she's gonna love me when I install her as the queen of King Cantonia. Young Tia is developing into a kind disposition towards others. And we can give her kind. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Can we matrilineally marry you to anyone? Maybe we can't when you're not a ruler. That's probably a thing. The ruler. So, declare war in 77. And he will be 6 years older, 13, yeah. So, we will have a short window, like very short window. We need to call in everyone and just hammer through and take over Cantonia really, really quickly before he comes of age, because once he comes of age, the weak claim that our niece has can no longer be used. What is this up here? We're being sieged. Oh. Our enemies have actually arrived and are sieging one of our territories. Do I have to do everything myself? We will send our army up and beat them. Young Louisa seems to be developing a rather devious and manipulative streak. I shall beat it out of her. She's my daughter. Not one with a claim or anything. We're not using you for anything. We'll beat it out of her because, well, cruel is a good trait. That was my thinking. We need to send you out and make an alliance with someone. The Emperor of Imperial Reichland. Are you kidding me? He has 15,000 troops. And you want to marry my daughter? Yes, please. Emperor Slatimir of the Imperial Reichland. Alright. Not too shabby. Yeah. Imperial Reichland. Amazing. Alright. Another ally joins the fray. We could probably wage war on Bretonia at this point. Let me check. Like, if we were. This is just theory crafting. There's 36,000 troops. Maybe not. Maybe not. And not, you know, you gotta remember that half of the allies that I use in my wars are Bretonian. So they would probably not join me. Oh, and no good deed goes unpunished. We are being called into a war together with Imperial Reichland. Which one? Some random excommunication war. Oh. So I think, and he's losing that, so he will be dethroned if he loses that war. Well, I think so. We might not have that alliance for long. I should attack these things before I just do random marriages. A message arrives informing you that boss Grumrit is planning to open a foreign trade route. As this route is intended to travel through your areas of interest, you are surely entitled... Excuse me? A random goblin from over here. And we can demand monetary... And he gives me 50 gold. I would have preferred to say... Be able to say... Don't allow goblins to run a trade route through my realm. But that's just me. We have 2,500 gold. I don't mind having that sticking around, but we should spend it on something. Sarah Aurelio, your courtier. You can become a diplomat. Go ahead. I lost my train of thought. There was something that I needed to do. Oh, we were... Did we beat that stack from Rimas? We must have... Yeah, we had more troops before, so we must have been in the battle. Alright. Good. And I've noticed that Bartolome and Regidor Louis are not the best of terms. A situation I hope to remedy. Family first. I have invited them both for some quality family time in Madrida. Huh. Okay. I've never really done the family focus thing. Louis, Bartolome and I had the greatest time together. I'm sure they like each other now. Family first. So they'd like become friends? Not friends, just... Yeah. I guess they just like each other a little bit better. Young Gitana has finished her education. Your daughter. Okay. And she's betrothed. So she should marry. Betrothed can marry. Send. Yes. Young Gitana, and she gets to do a final thing. She can become cynical or patient. Patient is best. And off she goes to my son-in-law. And we are already in an alliance. So a random dude in the stereos. Oh. In about a year, we will be able to wage war in the stereos, and I think we will, even though we should save up our juices for Cantonia. I think we can do it. We have 4 years to recover from the war with the stereos. So it should be fine. Are we winning the wars over here? One war is being won, the other one... Tigere, get a move on. They are sending their troops down, are they not? They're going up north. Wait, what? Oh, because they're being attacked themselves. Alright. Maybe we will call in some allies. Oh, we can call in Reichland. Oh, they're losing that war, so we shouldn't. Okay, we'll find another ally. Loparno is down here. Don't know why you are my ally. My nephew. Oh. Okay. Well, you can help with that war, and let's find another one. Portua. Go for that. And you... Sure. Establish tributary state. Go. Send. Another one. Let's spend some money, I think, on Vintera. Trade post is one of the good ones. We will upgrade the rudimentary trade offices. Can I get more retinue? I want another conquistador retinue, so we'll wait. And I base that on nothing else than having conquistadors is cool. We need someone on our council, and these guys hate me so much that not even if I gave them that role, they wouldn't like me. So let's give it to Regideso, who already likes me a little, who will like me even more. Good enough. Special minor titles grantable. Commander. Give it to Estevan again. In Bilbali, oh, we can't build it. We can build something in Editar. Let's build a Royal Guard Headquarters. Retinue size. Yes, please. We need a new advisor again. Because Retrigadeso keeps locking himself inside his castle, I think. Well, we'll take Guiomar. A Duchess, your vassal. Trastamara, alright. Do we know of any interesting plots? Hold your horses. Munius Similis. Okay. Just a coincidence. Same name. But not actually one of my dynasty. Special minor titles grantable. A new commander again. We get a 14. Sure. Strange storms afflict the world, and they are sometimes accompanied by laughter of demons. Other chaotic phenomena have been increasing as well. The signs are clear. The winds of chaos are strong at the moment. Ooh. I don't know if I've ever actually seen that. Not that I recall. So that's interesting. That means more mutations will be springing up. What do we have here? Distant realm. Form alliance. Nope. I have noticed Marshal Fiamma's hard work, and everyone seems to like her. I am deciding between having my marshal heighten the morale of my troops, or trying to recruit more soldiers. More morale. Very good. Oh, we should stand down our levy. Personal levies and realm levies. Good. One more year and we can wage war on Asterios. I would like to invest in building a great temple for the glory of Myrmidia, my lord. Oh, someone is... This is Conception, okay. I will contribute from my own purse to the construction costs. Ever in service of Myrmidian faith, Conception is considered, yeah, a great idea. It would be a waste of money. No, it's a great idea. And then we establish the barony of Lopida. Lopida. Over here. A barony. It just pops up. Amazing. Okay. And we need to give it away. So we'll create a new vassal. Not too shabby. And we'll build a building in here just because we can. Temple walls. Call in allies, dangerous factions. How are the factions doing? Ooh, they're at 137. Jesus, okay. And that is to increase council power. Yeah, increase council power. They have more troops than I do now. Yeah. I guess people are really mad, but that's because of all the witches I've spared. For not burning my own sons. You all hate me for not burning my own sons. I mean, okay, to be fair, I'm burning everyone else's sons as soon as they show any sign of magic. So one could say that maybe they're in the right. Oh, my daughter died. Executed by Duke Pons. Another magic potential, Duke Pons. You yourself, Duke Pons of Irania, executed your own wife. Can I kill you, please? No, I don't think I can take revenge in any way. At age 16. Big sigh. Trade office has been built in the trade post of Santa Claire. Dungeon complex. Let's build in Esperanzida. Let's keep building in Esperanzida. We're almost maxing out. Now we're just getting a lot of different extra garrison stuff. Yeah, let's get some heavy infantry and pikemen, that's fine. And we've won one war, we can finish that off. Offer peace, and that gives us another city. Have usurped the title City of Tilodorna from Doge Lababa. Good, in Tilodorna. We'll just create a new vassal in here. But it is now under the Communard cities, just as we have a city down here. There's our little logo. Not a logo, a crest. Truces are expiring. 59 days. Thank you for the reminder. And we will use it immediately. Then we have the option to attack. For too long, you have restricted the political influence of your vassals. The time has come to give the council more power. Submit to this demand peacefully or face the consequences. Rest assured that I have gathered others who are equally upset. This is really bad timing because we were about to start a war on Asterios, and I'm thinking that I should then probably just give them what they want and then we can wage war on someone else. But you know what? High Tribune Simino the Accursed, say unto thee, go screw yourself. Call in everyone. Come save me from my own vassals. And let's show these vassals who I am, who they're dealing with. Advisor, steward, 19, thank you. And an advisor at, I suppose you will do. After the war, we will need to reorganize all this. Okay. So, our first real civil war. Interesting. Yeah, I don't like being bullied like that. So, here we go. You need to stand down. And it's all over the place, of course. We have vassals everywhere, and I suppose almost everyone was in on that. I don't know if we have any vassals that aren't in a rebellion right now. Yeah, we have one. Like one. And let's see. Stand down these guys. Oh, we do have some around. Alright. Just checking the time. We're doing fine. Okay. Do we have any boats anywhere? Here. 17, that's good. So go over there. Out here we are gonna need... So you sail out and pick them up. You go there and unite with the army. Up here. Let's see if you guys can make it down to Magritta. Try to gather the troops. You guys gather in Bilbali, but they are heavily outnumbered in this area. Yeah, okay. I mean, we will win in the long run, as long as our allies arrive in due time. But this could be hairy. And our truce with Asterios is expiring in 40 days. These guys need to stand down because they won't be able to make it out of there. And all of our allies are joining in the war. Don't need more people in this war. And we do have an ally down here. That's good. So let's see. This is Portua. Stay here and siege that down. And we also have the army of Tigeri. And they were already marching down here. But I'm not sure I want to tell them to keep going there, because we kind of need the Tigerian army up here. Now, half of Bretonia is going to come marching down here and help us with this war. To help us with this war. Hopefully they'll arrive soon. We will hold Magritta. That's the most important one, is to hold Magritta, so that we don't get pulled out of our castle and slain. You sail over here and pick up that little group. Okay. These guys up here. Oh, they're fighting each other. Interesting. Yeah, we have these 3,000 troops. They do have a lot of men. I think they had around 13,000 total. We can check who's the leader of this rebellion. Caton. 17,000 troops. That is not nothing. The Commandant cities revolt. And if they win, all they get is to increase the council power. So it's like, it's not even that we have that much at stake. There will be a battle in here, it says. But no one's marching in except me. Who is coming? No. Gather these troops, sail into Magritta. When everything has arrived here, we will march out. The bad thing about this war is that it's gonna cost us a lot of troops, and it's gonna take forever for everyone to regain the same amount of levy. So when we declare the war on the stereos, see, now we have an issue here. Can we stand down our levy? Yeah, we don't want to lose this battle. 9,000 troops coming in here. We only have 6,000 by Magritta, which is not a lot comparatively. Maybe we can march up here and deal with this part. But this area should be where our allies come in for the most part. I was thinking we could go into pacts and just go through the list and see if there's some allies that we're missing out on. Oh yeah. But he doesn't want to be my ally right now. You do. And that's it. Okay. We are getting one more ally. And then we can call him in. Call him in. Yeah, so we have about 7,000 troops to move around. Was that up or gone? Call to arms. Increase counter power. Yes, please. We can imprison someone. What for? He's the leader of a plot. Seize the trade post. Yeah. And he fled. Okay. End your plot. Yes, please. Okay. The burghers of Bilbali demand that the city law be set higher than canonical laws, but the bishops protest, declaring that the law of the church should supersede the law of the city. So we either agree with the burghers or we say the law should be equal. I mean, I side with the burghers, of course, since I am a merchant. We seized a holding in here from the revolt. Yeah, they have 14,000 troops up here. That is quite a bit. But we have some armies coming in, I hope. Not as many as I would have liked. Oh boy. Antigaro is walking the wrong way. Huh. Okay, there's something down here that we can go and conquer. Belonging to the revolt. Right now we're winning, despite them having conquered one territory. And they're just rushing down the walls, trying to finish the war quickly. But they're losing a lot of... They've lost 3,000 troops throwing them against the walls. Stupid AI. That's gonna make it so much easier for me. Oh, who do we have here? No. She's slow. It is not appropriate to bang a slow lady. Simeno is not into that kind of thing. Did they already... Yeah, they already cleaned or sieged that part. I either go down here, or the leader of the revolt lives here. So if we can take that holding, that would be worth the most. And we also have some troops in Vintera here that we haven't raised because I was afraid to lose them. So we can go down there, and then we will link up with them. That makes sense to me. Okay, and we do have our allies coming in from the north and east. They're down to 11,000 men now, which is not as many as they had before. At that rate, we will win pretty quickly. But they are sieging down territories. Let's speed it up again. I have so much gold. Pasa. We can build over here. It's fine. It's fine. We should be able to win in this area with all the allied troops coming in. I will go down and kick their butt down in Vintera here. Link up with the army we have in here. 2,000 troops gonna be taken out of the fight. Speed it up again. Yeah, let's get these troops going. About 1,000, not bad. Come on in. And we'll sit up on the top of Canton's capital here. That should count for some good war score. And they just keep sieging up here. At age 9, your cousin. Oh. Oh. Conception. You need a new wife. We've got some corn worshippers. Kitapit. Is this a halfling? No, it's a human. Oh. Looks like a halfling. Alright. Or mastic? No. All these weird things. Can I get a proper wife for my half-brother here? Yes, indeed, we can. A hardy genius, 18 years old. Of course, she's a homosexual. Of course, but we'll take her anyway. For the bride price of 1 gold. I can afford that. A nice little young wife for my half-brother. The heir to the Commonwealth cities. Oh, and then he left my court. I see, but at least... Okay, so he lives up here now. Oh no! No, he's still the expected successor. I'm a big question mark. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. I just noticed that we are lacking in some opponents here, so I think I can probably downsize the campaign fund quite a bit indeed. Okay, nice. Now we have 4,000 gold lying around. I am just gonna go around and build something in our trade posts. Invest, invest, invest. Maybe not the best right now that we are have the potential of them being sieged during this war, but it'll be alright. It will be just fine. Let's do it now before I forget. Except St. Louis, because that's literally on top of the revolt up here. This training ground has been built in Madrida. We can build more stuff in Madrida. As she's growing older, I can see that Louisa could use some guidance. Get this event for every child we go through. And do we go ambitious again? We probably do. We probably do. We will become bitter rivals, but it's fine because you have been betrothed to a guy who lives far away, so we won't have to deal with you. Oh, and I think that war ended inconclusively, is that right? So he will stay as the liege, but he's defending against all kinds of other wars. This is the one. No. Okay, so that ended inconclusively. That's just a claim, and this is a claim. Oh, this is a claim on the Imperial Reichland. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, and we are at war with them then? Of Myrmidons. Alright. Oh, what's this? No. Oh, it's a peasant revolt. Okay, it looked like a Skaven banner. As a good little ending for the episode, we are gonna claim the Palace of Dalvia. They uncovered an interesting relic that Canton had hidden away. Ooh. Crown of Command. Stolen. This is why you don't want people raiding your capital. We got a Crown of Command that we are immediately going to put on. It's good for leading battles. And at some point, it might even be now, we could start using Cimino in battle. He's 48 years old. He's going to die soon anyway. But he's a really, really powerful leader at this point. He will have all kinds of different, if you look here, movement speed and experimentality, morale damage, morale defense. These are all the top buffs here are for armies specifically. He's Craven, so that lowers morale defense, but overall it is increased, and he is just actually has a huge amount of buffs for leading troops. So he should defend his own realm. I think that makes a lot of sense. Then we will have our two best leaders helping him. I quite like that. Okay. It's time for Cimino to take the field. Oh, and with that, we will end the episode. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the conclusion of the Civil War, the proper Civil War. Not the small ones we've had earlier. Alright, that's it. Bye-bye.